clay. I thought my memories would end. One street over's now 1,000 miles away. When I close my eyes, I'm back to where I've been. In this life there's nothing certain, except the curtain that rises to the stage. Silly games of second guessing, I just forget the lessons that I couldn't learn. Because one street over there's a life I could have known, that would have kept me from the one I had today. I took a walk one street over from my home, cracked and broken asphalt everywhere. I could have ended up just like that broken road, with a dead end in my path. Thank the Lord that I've got more than that. In this life there's nothing certain, except the curtain that rises to the stage. Silly games of second guessing, I won't forget the lessons that I don't deserve.
Oh, let's interrupt the guys. Hello, this is 1100 WSGI. I'm U-Turn LaVern, and yes, this is one street over. What's going on one street over from where you live? Well, what's going on one street over where I'm living? I'm taking a couple of weeks off. This is my last show, and then I'll be back after the 4th of July. Lee Marie's going to be filling in for me. I got to enjoy a little bit of summer. I'm a school teacher, I know, but I don't know. I've got Stephanie and Dale from the city of Ridgetop. They're in here with me. Even though I'm a teacher, I still love getting up and doing this because it gets me going. It gets me into stuff, and I get things done. Because I'm really afraid if I didn't get up and do the show, I would get nothing done. And so, hopefully, I'll be super productive in the couple of weeks ahead. But Lee Marie's going to be filling in for me. Don't forget, tomorrow is the show dedicated to Neil Peterson, longtime owner of WSGI WDBL. Steve Jarrell, Daddy on the Patio, and Lee Marie will be here. Ilyu Maldonado, I'm sure, will be in the house as well, working on that. And just love that man, and just know he is fully restored and living well. With on to glory. How do you put all that when because we know we go. I think we go from here to there. But anyway, so. Be sure and check in with that dedicated show for Neil tomorrow. Also, the theater is opening. They're having a show tomorrow, Toy Story 5. That is so exciting. I am so thrilled. You can get your tickets online. You need to follow. I tried to share everything that's on it. And how incredibly exciting is that? We're all so thrilled to the Crawleys for getting that back for us. And again, follow them at Springfield Capitol Theater. Springfield Capitol Theater. Tickets go on sale today for that new movie, Toy Story 5, that you can pick your seat. And the first show, I think, is 11 o'clock tomorrow. So exciting. Have y'all seen the Capitol Theater downtown?
No.
Y'all are going to have to get on those microphones. You got to pull those microphones. Come on, Dale. Get in there. Up like that. Pull that right to you.
All right.
So y'all know how these things work. You got to get right on top of it.
Right on top of it.
So it's spectacular. We're super excited about it. But anyway, we're here to talk about Ridgetop today. And since I'm going to be off as we build up to the 4th, I wanted to get you guys in. And we talked at the museum opening whenever they had the traveling exhibit. I got to take a little, look at that when it was here. And that was the coolest thing. I mean, it was our 250th, guys. Man, it's just so cool.
There's a lot of history there. So much in there.
There's so much in there. And I didn't get to spend near as much time as I would have wanted with it. But I'll be back out there this summer. I promise, Janet. I'm coming in. I keep telling her I got to get in there and get my membership renewed. And I got to get it done. I'll get in there. I promise, sis. But it's just a cool place. And so, I talked to you there about all the stuff going on at Ridgetop. So fill me in. What all have we got going on? Let's go.
Ever since we talked that day.
Right on that microphone. You got to get right on that microphone.
Like that?
There you go.
Sorry about that. This is my first time, so.
You're good. You're doing great.
after that day, we just went full steam ahead. We have what I'm proud of is we've created a commemorative T-shirt to be able to sell that day that celebrates our heritage. I did that with Spiderweb Creations here in Springfield. He's Mr. Preston. Shout out to you. He's wonderful to work with. I have some pictures if you would like to look at them.
You had showed me that day, and it's a really cool shirt. Yeah. It's really, really cool. And now tell them the date. Are y'all doing yours actually on the 4th? Or
no, we're July 3rd. We're gonna be there from 4 to 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Fireworks when it gets dark. So.
Okay, so 4 to 10, because that's the thing. With it being 4th of July weekend, the schedule is, different ones at different times and stuff. So
trying to work with the rest of the cities and all that. Yeah, we're on the 3rd at Station Park. The location is 1954 Woodruff Avenue in Greenbrier. It's Greenbrier address, but it's us Ridgetop, and it's that Station Park where that wonderful caboose is at.
Yeah, it's cool.
We just got it freshly painted and all nice and gorgeous for the day. So we're excited. We're looking forward to having everybody out. We're working hard trying to make it a nice event.
It's going to be wonderful. Yeah. It's going to be wonderful. And there's just so, with being the 250th, it's just so much stuff going on. Yeah. It's just so exciting. And Dale, now why'd she bring you? I mean, what are you here to talk about?
Well, I'll throw in the fact that we got one thing that the rest of them aren't going to have, because there's going to be a lot of fireworks going on in different places on the 3rd.
Right.
But I've secured one of our Civil War cannons.
Yes.
They're going to be there, and they're going to shoot the cannon off 2 or 3 times during the day for demonstrations. Okay. And we'll start the fireworks show with a cannon blast and end the fireworks show with a cannon blast.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And we've hired a professional pyrotechnic company to come in and shoot our fireworks off.
Okay, very good.
So it should
boys
be a
don't grow up, their
fantastic
toys just
show.
get more fun.
Say that again.
I said boys don't grow up, their toys just get more fun.
I got to tell you something. I'm the mother of 4 boys, and fireworks I love to look at them. They're beautiful, but to shoot them off and stuff, I don't want to. I just don't mess with them. Well, I had to hide behind the bushes. Me and the dogs would hide behind the bushes because my boys and my husband, it's ridiculous. And when they get together now on the 4th, they're still ridiculous. Or any time around that time. I mean, weeks before and weeks after, it's, let's blow stuff up. Anyway, but it's a lot of fun. I know. And it's a celebration. It's so much fun. It's going to be great. Yeah. So you guys are going to you're starting at 4. Mm-hmm. And you've got music and stuff throughout the day. What's it going to look like?
So we're going to have live music throughout the day.
Okay.
And Daddy on the Patio is going to be our MC. I talked to him last night. We're all locked and loaded.
You got Steve coming in.
Yes.
Awesome.
We had a really good talk. Come to find out, he had been in Southern California. I'm born and raised there, so we had a little talk about California and then our event. And he has graciously agreed to MC for us.
That is very cool.
And
awesome.
He'll be running the show for us as far as that's concerned for our entertainment. Miss Kathy Meredith has secured some local singers for us for the first 2 hours, and then we have we're hoping to. It's pretty much secure a trio that I'm very familiar with. Some friends of mine that play sax and clarinet. So we'll have some live music. We've got our dunk tank. We got our fire truck coming out to spray all the kids down, keep them cool.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And some food trucks. We're still working on that, and some vendors. So yeah, we're. And our historical society is going to do.
You got to stay on that microphone.
Sorry.
You're good. You're doing great.
Our historical society is going to do house tours of Wilson House.
Oh, okay. Cool. So that'd be great. And can you tell me a little bit about the Wilson House? Because, I am a Wilson, by the way, but not from here. I'm from West Kentucky. I'm from around Mayfield. But what is the history on the Wilson House?
I am not as versed on that.
Okay.
Mr. Dale can
you
help
give me a
with
little
that.
idea?
Yeah.
Why would I want to tour the Wilson House, Dale?
Captain Wilson was, when the Civil War ended, Captain Wilson came back and purchased that property and built the house.
Okay.
So the house was built by a Civil War captain.
Okay, that's cool.
And it stayed in his family up until the time that Ridgetop bought it, and I'm not sure on the exact year, but around 22 or 23 years ago that the city of Ridgetop acquired the property. Mm-hmm. But it was in the Wilson family up until then.
Right.
And we have inside we have what we call a war room, where we honor each conflict that has been fought over the past 250 years. We have something in there for each conflict. And then upstairs and throughout the house, we just have period rooms where beds and dressers and dolls and things
It's just
of the time
it's a
period.
museum, so very cool.
The library room is really cool. I mean, it's all inset shelves with tons of books and just
I love
real homey feeling.
I love old books. I'm fascinated by it because people don't realize the what it took to, publish books 100 years ago, and they're just so special. Yeah. And that's so cool. I love anybody that can preserve history because we've got such an incredibly rich history around here.
Very rich.
We were talking yesterday about this area was one of the early ones settled. I mean, this area was settled in the beginning. Yeah.
Right.
And so
that's another thing too. I've gotten the services of, and you maybe even know him, Gary Lima is well known in this area. And
very
he's
well.
Very deep in history.
Yes.
And Gary is going to come and set up a table, a booth, and he is going to talk history because he knows Robertson County and Tennessee history. Right.
Okay.
So he is going to be there to provide a history lesson for anybody interested.
Oh, that'd be so good. And I mean, it's just going to be a great day. It is. I hope you've got big plans. I know there's a lot of things. I'm involved with the one at Cross Plains, and I'm going to be hosting that one. But, we can pop into all these different places. You can go and visit all of them, and I hope you will. Just kind of think about it in the same way that you experience Robertson County. I know, I forget the name of it. The chamber's going to kill me. But where you pop around all the different places, because
that is experience in Robertson.
Experience, is that right? Yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure. That comes up in September. But kind of keep that mindset and try to make your way around to all these different cities. Right. And it is just so special. And we do have, several things going on the 3rd, but it's going to be just a wonderful time. And you guys y'all do the reenactments. People wanted me to ask you, since I had you in here, when's the next one of those coming up? Do you have that information with you, Dale?
Yeah, and we just acquired this past week. We're going to have a hot air balloon there this year.
See this, okay.
And there's going to be an actual wedding performed.
Oh,
period wedding too.
Period wedding.
We're going to do it.
And it's a for real wedding.
Yes, and I'm going to be officiating it. They asked me to officiate it for them.
That's so cool.
So it will be an official wedding.
Oh, can you tell me who the couple, who they are, or do you want to keep? You might not need to tell that. Let's let them tell it.
They may change their mind between now and then.
Oh, they won't. No. But that's kind of when it comes to bride and groom stuff, especially the brides, you've got to be authorized to release information.
There you go.
In a very big way. But we can say there will be a real wedding happening.
They are reenactors. I'll go that far.
So they're into that.
So they are into it, yes.
I have a couple that's really good friends with me, and they do a lot of reenactment. They haven't lately because they got a little one, but when they got married, they would have been totally into that. Yeah. I could totally see them doing this. Yeah. As soon as you said that, I thought, oh yeah, I could have seen them doing that too. Yeah. And I love that you've got the hot air balloon that you're gonna. And so are these gonna be tethered balloon rides? Yeah.
Yeah.
Private or shared hot air balloon rides. So it's all going to be tethered. There's not going to be any actual rides.
They're just going to go up 30 or 40 feet, hover a little bit, and then come back down. It's
cool, though. And if this is something where you can get your kids in, because I'm going to tell you something. Once that thing is not tethered, it's exciting. I've been in them a few times for traffic gimmicks and stuff. We tried to do traffic from a hot air balloon one time.
Oh, that didn't work, did it?
No. Well, it was a battery company, and they had, and I can't remember the name of it now. It's been many years ago, but it's shaped like a battery, and they were one of our sponsors. The company was one of our traffic sponsors, and so they're like, we got a new balloon. Let's let LaVern do traffic. So that whenever you pull that, and it was when cell phones were just coming on, so I could get on a cell phone and do it. And that when they would pull the thing, and it'd go, and it was just so noisy in the wind and stuff, and so it didn't work. And what was terrible is we got too close to the airport and they had to bring it down, and we ended up being the traffic report because we landed the balloon on the Donaldson Pike ramp to 40 westbound, I think. I think it's the westbound loop. And then we had to jump back up and get it back up in the air, and we landed in the blind school over there. I'll never forget it. I got chastised by other traffic reporters for that. It's like, oh yeah, guess what? U-turns the traffic. We tried to do it one time from a Red Baron plane too, open cockpit.
Right.
It didn't work.
Well,
it was fun.
Well, you have to be the one that gets noticed.
Exactly. It's all shtick. Trying to, what can you do to make an impact? And so anyway,
The Adventures of U-Turn LaVern.
those are probably my two best though. Getting to do that was fun. But this is cool. Anytime I see if I see a hot air balloon announcement of any kind, I have to tell the balloon story of being the traffic reporter, because that just was just surreal. But anyway, this is so much fun, and your kids would love this. You can put your kids in and go up, and they'll get the biggest kick out of it. Oh, they'll get the biggest. And this is something I love that when you do this, because this is something they used to do at the early fairs.
Right.
And Bill Jones actually has a story here local when they had a balloon ride come in for one of the fairs, and somebody got drunk and fell out of it.
Oh no.
I think I've got it right. I think I've got that right. I'm not sure, but nonetheless, it's just it's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. I love it. I love it. I love it. So Civil War reenactment. You have something you want to share? Okay, he just checking it out. Civil War reenactment coming up then on the date is October 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Is this the same time as last year?
Well, it's the same weekend, so we're just a couple of days different.
Well, certainly. But man, it just seemed like it was yesterday. Has it really been almost a year?
Been close to it.
Wow. Unbelievable. Time just flies.
Again, school day is Friday. Everything is free. We set up educational station points.
Okay.
And so
Can I
last
take
year,
this?
yes.
Okay, because
last year we had 175 kids come through, and we just had a great day. And we're looking to increase it again this year.
Awesome. I'll try to do something with my audio video class out there, because if I can remember to, put it on the calendar early enough, maybe we can come and do some video.
There you go.
Maybe have a little field trip or something. I'll have to see. I've got a couple of field trips already planned for the first semester, but and two, I'll just have to run it by my principal, because sometimes we have testing or something that's going on. But let me run this date by her and see if we can come out there and do something, because I know we talked about that last year,
right?
And it was too late to get it together. But I'll keep this with all my school stuff, and I'll try to get on that as soon as we get back to school.
I believe you were out of town for a wedding in North Carolina last year during our event.
It was in Alabama, and that was when my son got married. Yeah,
Yes.
That's it. Yeah, and that's what it was. I knew I had something going on where I just couldn't make it happen,
Right.
and it was the wedding. That's it. Okay, well, because this is right there around Halloween and all that, so I'm pretty sure we'd be able to do it. It's just the wedding was the conflict last year. Very good. All my sons are married, so we're good. We're good, and they're all just and we're all that one's gonna have a baby in December.
Oh,
So we got another little girl joining the
exciting.
family. So anyway, what are we missing here? I'll tell you what, let me do a break, and then we come back. If y'all think about anything that we're missing that we want to make sure and cover, let's do that. But let me go ahead. Let's talk about Valor. Let's talk about Valor Mortgage right now, guys. My friend Chris Armentrout. I can't really mention them without thinking about the theater, because what Chris will say, we're 2 doors down from the new theater. And that's a fun location. Our downtown's just booming, y'all. It is so exciting. But Chris has an office right there, but he'll tell you, you might catch them in, but they're out meeting with people all the time. So he says the best thing to do is you really need to call them and get an appointment, and they can meet you in the office, or they can come meet with you wherever. But you can call them at 615-671-9178, 615-671-9178, or you can go to valor.mortgage, and you can get pre-approved today, because when it matters most, you deserve a lender you can trust. You can buy with confidence, buy with Valor. And when we say that, what we mean is when you call these 1-800 numbers, we just get bombarded with all these ads and the spam going, hey, you want to refinance, you want to do this. Guys, you're a number. Once they get your number, they got your number. And you don't want that to happen. You want to work with your neighbors, the local folks that are going to be on your team, and they understand what it's like being in this area. They understand cost of living, all those things, and they're going to look at your budget, and they're going to help you figure out how much home can you buy. That's the first thing you got to do. We're going to talk about Barry and Rebecca Richards with Exit Prime here in a minute, but that's one of the first things they'll tell you. Before you go looking, how much home can you buy? What will work with your budget? You don't want to bite off more than you can chew, and Chris and his experienced team of loan officers at Valor, they're going to work hard to make sure Everything is done to get you to the closing table, the right mortgage solution for your life, your budget, your goals, all the things from VA loans to FHA loans to conventional and jumbo financing. They have the tools to get you to the closing table for one of the biggest decisions you're ever going to make. So whatever your needs might be, whether it's your first home, if you're refinancing, or if you're just doing some investment property, they are there to help you and they're ready to serve. Valor Mortgage, again, buy with confidence, buy with Valor. Valor Mortgage, NMLS, number 1210804, DBA of Encore Lending Group, NMLS 1249911, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval, rates and terms subject to change without notice, not a commitment to lend. Let them know U-Turn sent you. Okay, what are we missing, guys?
Well, I just want to tell you a little bit of some of the highlights.
Okay, great.
First off, when we started talking about our event, one of the things that was more important to me was that we discussed our history, the fact that Robertson County is one of our older counties that were established. We were established in April 19th of 1796.
Wow.
So we're almost as old as our own Declaration of Independence. So it was really important to me that not only do we highlight Ridgetop, but that we highlighted Robertson County as a whole.
Of course.
And all of our sister cities. So we were thinking about, as Mr. Dale said, we have our room full of wartime memorial. We want to make sure that we honor what makes our country great. And that's our veterans and our first responders, our military, our existing military. Mm-hmm. So that's, not only is this going to be a day of fun for our families and stuff, but we want to make sure that that theme of sacrifice and loyalty and integrity, we're the volunteer state, right? So that we recognize and honor that and share that with our sister cities. So one of the things on the shirt is when we got sponsors, we tried to get sponsors from everybody, from all the cities, as much as we possibly could. I think we ended up with like 30 sponsors total. We want to we're going to have a special around 7:15. I don't want to give it away, but we're going to have a special message to our veterans that we want to honor them with, a little ceremony there. We have our dunk booth. We have a cornhole corner is what we're calling it. So a couple of cornhole games so that people can relax and have a good time and play. We will have what we're calling Kids Corner. Mm-hmm. I've got a face painter and balloon twister that's on board, and an artist, a caricature artist. So shout out to Dixieland Face Painting and Art Edwards Art. They'll be there. So we're going to have a nice kids corner area with some fun things for them to do. Bouncy houses. Like we said, the tours for the house. Mm-hmm. Fire truck. We're a small little town. And the caboose.
The caboose. It's the cool.
It's all revamped and stuff, so you can take pictures
cool.
there.
It's neat. It's a neat park. It's a neat park, and I mean, it's one of those things. It sounds so family friendly, where you can come and you can relax and you can chill and do some pics and explore the things that are there with the caboose and the house and all the things. But it just sounds like a wonderful day. I love it. And how much are T-shirts? Are you selling the T-shirts there, or how's that going to work? Because the T-shirt's cool. They got a really cool T-shirt design. I was really impressed. Yeah, it's really neat.
It's going to be $20 for the T-shirt.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So, it's a really cool T-shirt. You're going to want one.
The other thing I did want to make sure to say is Greenbrier has their event on the 4th, correct? So what we did was we talked with their parks board, and we have created a best parade float contest at our event on the 3rd. So for all of you that are going to do a parade float for Greenbrier, there's a application out there. It's on all of our hit pages. It's on Greenridge Chamber. It's on Robertson County Chamber. Find that application and get signed up. There's also an email address that you can register under. It's on that flyer, so I don't take time here. But what we're going to do is do a first, second, and third place, and you'll get a ribbon, and you'll get to have bragging rights for the day of the parade on Saturday.
Yes, their parade, the turning of the pig, they actually fire all that up. They're cooking on the 3rd.
On the 3rd, yep.
And then that barbecue sales happens first thing on Saturday, on the 4th, I think is how it works. Right. And then the parade and all of that happens. Right. But so I love that you are working together. Yeah. But I just, since you mentioned that, I've got to throw something out here real quick. They've got because it's all for the turning of the pig. I'll do that in a minute. But the turning of the pig is for our band, and that's some of my people,
Right.
Martin. So
Yep.
we love them. But they've got a car wash coming up. I'll find the details on that too. But I love that y'all working together on that. So
Well, 'cause
basically,
it's not just Ridgetop; it's Robertson County.
Yeah,
and we
exactly.
we want to create that camaraderie between
yeah.
our fellow citizens, citizens and
I think
sisterhood.
that's great. And
Yeah.
you just don't seem like somebody that does anything. I'm looking at your notebook. I'm saying that very sarcastically. That notebook.
Sorry.
Good land. There's so much. You are a busy lady.
Yeah.
Good land. You've got
It went from an inch folder, and I've been building it now. It's a 2-inch folder.
That's hysterical.
Well, our event was basically dead in the water. We were stumbling and falling over ourselves trying to figure out how we were going to put it together. And the Lord sent us Stephanie.
I love
And
it.
Stephanie is taking the bull by the horns.
Okay.
And this is basically Stephanie's event. She has worked hard.
I got to tell you, you sound like our Lee Marie. We have Lee Marie that just if you've got something that's kind of floundering, if you can get Lee Marie involved, well, you're.
I actually got to meet her a week or so ago,
She's awesome.
and we got to talking, and I was telling her that you and I were trying to make something work out to where we could have a show, and her and I talked, and I was trying to fill her in on what we're doing. She goes, okay, and so she started going into
she'll cover
mode,
it.
and she's like, okay, we got it, well, let's do this. So
Yeah,
it was really nice meeting her.
She has the Go Show that comes on Wednesday, and that comes on right after us from 8 to 9. And so if you've got any events, she's the one to reach out to.
Yeah.
And again, she fills in for me when I'm not here, but and then she does a show on First Friday too. But and she's all over the place. But you guys sound like you're on the same page.
Oh, yeah.
That
We
you
were
just
chattering
like
the whole time.
Yeah,
at
I'm sure.
The breakfast, we had to kind of stop it.
Well, and she loves all this period stuff.
Yeah.
She'd be all over this.
Oh, man.
This wedding. Her and Steve, her husband, they love to dress up in period costume, and they're very good dancers and
Yes.
teach
Yeah.
dance. So that all their classes. You need to go to Welland Square and check out all their classes. But
someday I'm going to get to the 13 colonies and get up there to some of those living museums that they have.
yeah,
Up in like
do you dress in
Massachusetts and stuff
period
like that.
costume and
No,
stuff?
I've never got a chance to do that, but someday I'll get to.
She will this year.
You,
I will.
and Lee Marie can help.
Yeah.
You need to talk to her because if
Yeah.
you need to put your whole ensemble together, and she
Yeah.
can even teach you the dances. And
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. See, this is cool stuff. This is
love it.
Ridgetop, guys, and
Yep.
people don't know the history of Ridgetop is so neat because it was kind of a resort town.
Yes.
People would come into Ridgetop from Nashville because Nashville's low and it's hot and it's it's humid, and you come up on the ridge and it's just a little bit cooler. And it was where they would come and they would relax and stuff. And I'd
We
love
have
just
our train,
imagining.
right? That's why we have our train.
Yeah, that's true. That's just it. And I have a friend that has property on the ridge, and just spectacular piece of property. And it's just fun to sit out there and just kind of imagine what it was like,
Right.
back in the day.
Yeah.
And but that's what you do with this stuff. So let's
Absolutely.
invite them again. We don't want to let's because we got Dr. Arlin Smith coming in talking about Father's Day. We can't forget Father's Day's coming up. So
Yes.
let's go one more time. Give them a big invite, and I know Lee Marie will promote it like crazy in the days ahead. Go ahead.
Well, again, there's everything going on July the 3rd, but Ridgetop is going to be special and separate. And we invite everybody to come out to Ridgetop. We're going to have fun and events for the whole family throughout the day, live music, and Daddy-O on the patio is going to make it come alive. And we're going to have a Civil War cannon there to fire off a few times, and the fireworks will begin at dark, and they are going to be professionally done. Oh, please, anyone and everyone that's available, come out to Ridgetop, July 3rd, starting at 4 p.m. and going until probably 10:30 in the evening when everything is said and done.
I love it. I love it. And invite them again to this. Let's go ahead and tease this. Go ahead. Dale.
All right, and again, in October, we always have our Civil War reenactment, and everybody is welcome. We're going to have a hot air balloon. We're going to do an authentic period wedding, and
On Saturday.
on Saturday evening at 6 o'clock, there will
That's
be a period wedding, and everybody is invited. And again, the dates are October 23, 24, 25. Friday the 23 is school day, We invite all the homeschoolers. We invite Robertson County, Sumner County, Williamson County. Anybody that wants to come, bring your students. Everything is free on Friday. We have historical people there. We have stations set up for education. And we just have a great time. Please, everyone, keep it in mind and come on out.
I love it. I love it. Great stuff. I'm so glad you guys came in. It's so
Thank
good
you,
to have
thank
you.
you.
And said we'll do it again. You've got my number. Share my number with Dale, and because Ridgetop's just a cool place. So we want to continue to.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely, anytime. Well, thank you guys for coming. I'll let you guys go ahead and make your way out, and Dr. Smith will make his way in. And while they're doing that, we're going to talk about the UPS store, because I'm telling you, there's just all kinds of wonderful things going on at the UPS store. That is, of course, our everything store, we like to say, right here in Springfield. And I talk a lot about how that they have hours to suit everybody. They are, I love that they respect the special holidays like Father's Day. They're closed this Sunday for Father's Day, but typically they are open on Sunday. They're open 8 to 6:30 Monday through Friday. Saturday they're open from 9 to 3, and Sunday again they have hours as well. Except this Sunday they are closed because of Father's Day. So keep that in mind. But guys, they've got everything you need. They've got a coupon right now for some large format printing. They have got, of course, you can come in and fill out their survey. And go ahead and sit. Well, that's fine. Then just slide that over there that way, Arlin. And so they've got that large format printing discount 10%, and they've also got 250 business cards for two, and you get 250, you get 250 free. And so you can go in and check that out today and see what that's all about. They can do banners, they can do blueprints. They are your print shop. They're your everything store and notary. This is the place to go and get things notarized if that's something you need to do. I had to get a bunch of stuff notarized not that long ago, and it used to be a hassle trying to find somebody and find them in, when were they going to be there? I know I went by somewhere. Somebody told me, this has been a couple of years ago, and I was trying to track down a notary. Well, they've gone to lunch, or everybody in the UPS store are notaries. So if you need something notarized, it's just a no-brainer. You just go in there and get it done, and it's so simple and so helpful. You don't need to worry about anything when it comes to shipping. If you have something specialty, I was in there one time, and somebody brought in something that had to do with inseminating cattle. It was this big tank, and I'm not kidding. And I mean, it's hysterical. And I was like, so y'all can ship that? And they're like, yep, we got it. So anything and everything, and they're the nicest people. We like to compare them to Chick-fil-A employees. And I think they're even nicer than Chick-fil-A employees. And I was in there one day too, and I say that about them all the time, and they were printing something for Chick-fil-A. So I don't know. Anyway, it's great. And they're, of course, the place that you drop off everything to do with Amazon. And now they have a little self-serve kiosk that works with that as well. And that is fun. I like going in there, and I feel like I'm playing store or something. I'm silly. But it works really well. So if there's a line and you're in a hurry, you can just go in there and drop it off yourself and get on in and out of there. It's a great store, great folks. Tom's wonderful. He is so accommodating and helps so many people. He did some flyers for me when I was looking for some more advertisers. He's helped so many people with special projects. You got it. The Anything Store. This is our UPS store at 4297 Springfield. And again, hours to accommodate everyone. But this Sunday they are closed for Father's Day. But Monday through Friday they're open from 8 to 6:30. Saturday this weekend, they'll be open from 9 to 3. Get by there today, and please let them know that U-Turn sent you. Dr. Arlin Smith, you've done the do-si-do on the microphone, so I think that's your mic. Okay.
How we doing?
We're good. We'll go with that one. How are you doing?
Oh, I'll be glad when Saturday late morning gets here.
Wow.
So we do a.
He is here because we're talking Father's Day, y'all.
Yes.
We don't want to let it get away from us.
Oh, that's right.
So I was so glad Lee Marie mentioned that y'all had something for Father's Day, because it's Father's Day this weekend.
Yeah, Father's Day weekend.
And you poor dads, y'all kind of, we talk about Mother's Day for weeks.
Oh yeah.
And Father's Dayers be like, is this Father's Day
That's
weekend?
right.
I mean, that's what happens.
Father's
It
Day,
does.
Father's Day comes and everybody goes, oh,
It's Father's Day.
So, yeah, we I think we were talking yesterday about this. I think 15 years now we have done a Father's Day weekend breakfast.
Okay.
Every Saturday. So part of the reason I initiated doing this was because I was talking to guys, and you're just like, kind of feel like they're overlooked and not important, and
Yeah.
so that was kind of motivation. My dad had passed away. That was kind of a motivation, and so we started doing it, and now we're at least 15 years into doing this.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
so we will have a spread. So guys, come hungry. Here's the question I get every year: is your mom making biscuits? My mom makes homemade biscuits.
Oh, wow.
And so I will have guys go, is your mom making biscuits? Yeah. All right, I'll see you. So
I love that. That's the hook. So it's like, hey, come to my Father's Day thing. Is your mom making biscuits?
yep.
I love it. I love
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's
So
great.
she's excited. They've been getting everything prepared, ready. They will start. Well, they've been doing some prepping, but they will really be doing some cooking and getting everything set up tomorrow. And so we will have door prizes. We always it's a big deal, or at least for us, it's a really big deal. And we will have, I think the least we've ever had was 25. The most we've ever had is 50 plus.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
yeah.
so
You just never know. It just
Yeah,
depends
you
on
just
what's
never know.
going on in everybody's world, you
Yeah.
know. And
so it's exciting.
Yeah.
We're starting at 8 a.m. That way, guys, you can get there, get some food, and then you got the rest of the day, go run around, fish, whatever you want to do.
awesome, awesome. So
Yeah.
honoring dads with a Father's Day weekend breakfast at Purpose Life Church.
Yes.
Okay, well, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Love it. What else have you got going on, bud?
Oh, my Lord. Well, July 18th, we're getting ready for prayer on the courthouse steps.
Okay.
And so I'm kind of involved in some of the, hopefully, behind the scenes stuff there.
Yeah.
So
Lee Marie doesn't have anything to do with that, does she?
she might do a little bit behind, but yeah, she's not in the lead role that she
Okay,
normally is.
I was saying that sarcastically because I figured she'd be right in the middle of it.
Yep. So now, Pastor T. Rawls,
Okay.
he's kind of,
Brother T.
yeah, he's kind of heading that up. And so, yeah, I got that going. I just got back, I don't know, about 3 weeks ago, I guess now, from Dominican Republic, did a mission trip
Oh,
there.
man, cool.
So, just,
I hear a lot of people going to DR. You know.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we actually had our testimony at church last night for Celebrate Recovery. He had recently gone to DR, and
Yes.
I've never thought about going, and now I'm kind
It
of.
was my first time ever being in a Spanish-speaking country.
Oh, really? See, I go to Mexico all the time.
Yeah.
I've been going for 10 years, and I love it. That's the thing. When you do mission work, you kind of find your place, and then they become like family.
Yeah.
You know, there's areas of Mexico I feel like it's like second home. I've spent so much time down there, but you know.
They kept asking, when you come back, when you come back.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, it was exciting. So, my first missions experience was Kenya back in 2004, 5, and 6.
That's cool.
And absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And then I've been to Israel, I don't
Multiple
know,
times.
multiple times.
See, now for me, Israel is it's all about archaeology. I got to go dig in the dirt.
Yeah.
I want to go and dig in the dirt so
Now,
bad.
you can do that.
Oh, I know. I know. Trust me. I knew. But have you haven't been, well, no, they just opened the Pilgrimage Road like this summer. So you haven't seen that yet,
No,
have
not
you?
yet.
But you know what I'm talking about, don't
yeah.
you? The
Yeah,
Pilgrimage
they-
Road from the Pool of Siloam, and it's underground and got the arches and it goes down to the wall.
Yes.
It is so cool.
Yeah. So,
It's so cool.
yeah, they have been working on excavating and expanding
Yeah.
that pool.
It's so
My first
neat.
time going to that pool, it was maybe the size of this room.
Wow. Yeah.
And so they just keep expanding it, discovering more space. I mean, it's just,
Yeah, go look at the images of it now. Daron Spillman is a guy that do you know have you heard about him? Daron, he's the one that was American and then went back to Israel and then leads. He was the main guy over the city of David. He got hired as the spokesperson, but he also served in the military. I mean, just an amazing story
Yeah.
he has.
the city of David's amazing.
It is incredible, but you need to read that man's book. It is so good.
Lots of information.
Oh my gosh. When the Stones Speak or something to that.
Yeah,
I forget the title, but you can find that. Just Google him on YouTube. Fascinating stuff.
I love going to Israel. I was hoping to go in November, and the airline that we had canceled our flights.
Oh man.
Well, with everything going on in the Middle East,
Yeah.
I think. Well, I was told a couple weeks ago the only airline right now going to back and forth between the States and Israel is Israel's airline, El Al.
Oh yeah.
And so, anyway, it's all good. So I
They're
love
very, very thorough on their security. Let's
Oh,
just
yeah.
say. Yeah.
going. I would prefer to fly El Al anytime.
Oh yes.
Yes.
For
So,
heaven's sake, yes.
yeah.
Their security is breathtaking. I mean, they do it right. Well, I mean, they're this tiny little spot of a country, and everybody wants to.
Well, yeah,
it's
quote unquote,
crazy.
everybody hates them.
Yeah,
And-
but I don't. I love Israel.
No, I love Israel.
I love Israel. I'd love to spend more time over there. I'd love to spend some time over there. I feel like I've been there because you can do so much virtually now.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I've been there. But anyway.
COVID opened up a whole different dynamic of exploring Israel
virtually.
virtually.
Yeah. But they need you to come though, because it's their major source of income.
Yeah.
Tourism.
Tourism
they
is the
need you to
number
go.
one.
So if you possibly can go.
Yes.
Yeah. But
I mean,
anyway,
virtual's cool, but there is nothing like
I can't
boots
imagine.
on the ground.
I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you never read scripture the same. I was at a men's Bible study, I don't know, several years ago now, and they're reading a passage out of Acts, and I start getting emotional because I was there. And the guys are like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I was there. I was there when this happened." I mean, it was just exciting.
What particular passage was it? Can you?
So
remember
it was,
what
I believe it was Acts 14. It's the part where King Herod is at Caesarea by the sea, and all the people are calling him a god, and he never refutes it.
And he dies.
And he dies, and the worms eat him.
Yeah. So you went to Caesarea? Okay.
Well, you got Caesarea by the sea, and then you got Caesarea,
Right.
Jesus town.
Right.
And that's by the Sea of Galilee. So you got two different Caesarea areas, and oh man, so I was like, wow, I stood right there where the hole was in the rocks, the seating, where that platform would have been attached. And it's like, oh, I'm glad a worm didn't come out of that hole.
That just gives you chills, doesn't it,
Yeah.
man? That's so cool. Joel Kramer just put out Joel Kramer's Expedition Bible. He just released he's amazing, but he just released a video where they were exploring what's underwater. You know, they went out and did some snorkeling and stuff because there's a lot of the docking that Herod built is of course
Yes.
submerged now, and he was talking about that. So interesting when something is mentioned and then somebody else mentions it. I'm like, I haven't studied that story in a while,
Oh, wow.
and now twice in the last couple of days it's been brought up. Pip, when you look at the authenticity of Scripture and the things that we can see and walk around and see in Israel. Josephus wrote about that, guys.
Yes.
I mean, that's not the only record we have of this happening. Josephus wrote about it.
Yeah.
And so
when-
I mean, it's just incredible.
When something is discovered in Israel,
Yeah.
they go back to the Bible. Mm-hmm. So the Bible is always included in the archaeological dig to check and see, okay, is this a scripture reference? What's the historical significance of this? Is it something that we need to go, okay, we've got to save this, or is it something that, it's quote unquote modern history?
Right.
And we think modern history is, 50, 60, 100 years, 150 years. Well, for them, modern history can be 700 years.
Well, it's like, I can't remember we were talking about the city of David, and what is the woman's name? She's passed away now, but she's a big archaeologist, and usually I can, how something just kind of escapes you. But she is the one who used to always say, let the stone speak. And so Jerome Spillman named his book in honor of her, and then also the Armstrong Bible Institute. They have a newsletter called "When the Stones Speak." Similar titles, but it's because what is her name? But anyway, it's a very Israeli name. Jerome will mention in his book, he talks about she comes in with the Bible. and wants to dig under their office because she goes, based upon what I'm reading in here, I believe the city of David's under your feet, basically. And she is heralded in Israel as just such a big, she is highly honored because of the work she did to discover all that. And she went to the Bible. She went to the Bible, and it's just amazing, all of the things. But we could go down so many rabbit holes.
Oh, yeah.
Because you spent time where my heart, I would love to go to Israel, but you have been there multiple times, and so I'd love to sit and chit chat with you about that.
Yeah.
Let me do my break, and let's come back and let's reset, and let's do the big invite because he's in here to promote the Father's Day breakfast. It's Father's Day weekend. We don't want to forget your dads. And I want to make sure that you come out and be a part of that on Saturday. So we'll reinforce that invite. But right now, we need to talk about my friends, Barry and Rebecca Richards with Exit Prime Realty. I'm going to get to hang out with them on July 3rd. Barry and Rebecca asked me to come out and host their event in Cross Plains. Super excited about that. We're going to have music and fun and all the things. So we would love to have you come out and join us at Kilgore Park on the 3rd of July. I'll be out there. And, that's all. Anytime there's anything going on in the communities around, I can guarantee Barry and Rebecca, they're going to be out there in it. They are going to have a booth. They're going to have it set up to where you can come in and ask your real estate questions, because it's just one of those things. Maybe you're just thinking, I might want to put my property up for sale, or maybe it's time to move, or you just have questions, but you just haven't taken the time to reach out to a realtor and talk to them. You can come in and have those conversations with them, and it might be that you want to do real estate part-time. Maybe you want to change careers. They both came out of other careers. She was in radiology before her kids were born. And then once the kids got off to school and she was going to head back to work, she's like, I don't know if I want to do radiology anymore. I want to be a realtor. And so she dug in and found Exit. And she found out that they were the team that's going to cross every T and dot every I and make sure they had everything she needed to succeed. And wow, has she. She has done excellent, been at this a long time, one of the first in the area to be a seniors real estate specialist. And Barry always helped her because he spent 17 years as a vice president of a media marketing company in Nashville. So she's always pulling him in to do the photography and the videography. And when drones came around, drone footage, and he does all that walkthrough tours. And then he went full-time with real estate 5-6 years ago now. He's the broker. They have a brokerage office here in town. She has a realty office in White House. Brandy Hastings working with them as well at Exit Prime Realty. You can reach out to them, find them at sellwithbecky.com, or robertsoncounty.com. Their number, if you want to give them a call, 615-504-7425, 615-504-7425 or 7424. And be sure and go and check them. Google them, Barry will say, because he's got a new listing they've got a new listing in the historic district. I found it on Barry's social media page, but that is something that if you're interested in a piece of historical property, a house in the historic district, man, it'll go quick. So you want to definitely get on that. It's going to be, let's see, I'll just give you the address real quick. It's at 703 Fifth Avenue. You could walk to the new theater that's going to be opening this weekend. First show's tomorrow at 11, I think.
Yes.
So look at all this stuff. We're so cool here in town, but when you reach out to Barry and Rebecca, let them know U-Turn sent you. Okay, Arlin. Yeah, I'm so excited about the theater.
Yeah,
oh my
too.
goodness. And you can buy, I love this. I love that you fixed this, Michael, because getting tickets and then like, where are we going to sit? You can pick your seats out online. You can go online, get your tickets, and
You can buy
select
tickets
your seat.
online.
I love it.
You can buy your snacks, food, all
I
the
love
stuff
it.
online.
It's all cool. It's just Springfield Capitol Theater. Follow them and go. First showtime's tomorrow at 11. It's going to be Toy
Have you
Story
been
5.
by in the evening when it's all lit?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
wow.
beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. It's just the kind of stuff we need those to have somebody invest in our city,
Yes.
our county like that. And of course, then they've got the drive-in theater that my kids are so, I don't remember going to the drive-in theater that much, but my kids apparently youth group went some that I wasn't a part of, and I didn't even know. And it was like in another county, I think they went. My husband remembers going to the movie theater, the drive-in theater a lot. I guess we went a little bit when I was a kid, but it's not a big memory for me. Going to the theater is for me.
Yeah.
And the way they've got this one looking, Capitol Towers, there was a theater we went to in Paducah that reminds me of it. It's long gone, but I'm just so thrilled.
Oh, yeah,
I
me
think it's
too.
going to be exciting. But that historic house, you could walk to the theater, y'all. And but I think those tickets for that show tomorrow is going to sell out fast.
Yeah.
If you want to go, you better get on it.
So you got tickets starts. I feel like I'm advertising for the theater.
That's great. Let's do it.
3:00 this afternoon.
Huh? They go on sale at 3:00
This
So
afternoon.
y'all been watching it. Oh, see, I didn't see that they went, what time they went on sale. But, and I got to do just something real quick before we go any further, though. I don't want to forget to, Sabrina and Terry Purdue live on Lawrence Lane. And, they were, when we first moved in, this whole theme of this show, One Street Over, we don't really know what's going on with our neighbors. And when we first moved in to Lawrence Lane, we were intentional about trying to get to know some of our neighbors, and I have to say we didn't keep up with that, because my kids I had twins that were a year old when we moved here, and then I had two more very quickly, and with all work, and I just let things get away from me. So I didn't really stay really close in touch with Sabrina and Terry, but got to know them a little bit on the early. And he passed away, and his memorial is on Saturday, and I won't be able to be there, but I just wanted to take a moment just to say two of the nicest people you'll ever want to meet. And I mean, BS Brewworks is shutting down on Saturday for his service. So that says something about somebody whenever a business is like, hey, we're closing because we need to go and honor our friend. And so just condolences to Sabrina and her son, and to everybody who loved Terry. And I wish I had spent more time getting to know my neighbor one street over, man. I really do. And, anyway, I just wanted to say something about the Purdues because I'm taking a couple of weeks off. So I'm excited. Lee Marie's filling in for me. I'm going to enjoy some summer here. And so Lee Marie's going to fill in for me because school's going to be back in session soon.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Let's mention this real quick. How long have you been driving a bus?
August will be the beginning of my the end of my 25th. January will be the beginning of my 26th year driving.
Guys, we need bus drivers.
Oh, yeah.
And I drove a bus for a while, and if I could make it work in my schedule, I would again, because we need them so much. And the kids, you love these kids. Mark, my husband and I both are teaching now. We retired into teaching, and we're having a blast. But because he was a safety coordinator for the buses before he went over to teach criminal justice, he's like, I need to help them. And so he drives a couple of routes in the morning, then goes teach. He has long days when we're in school.
Yes, he does.
He has long days. That man works.
So he and I pass each other every morning and every afternoon.
But I say that if he's doing this long, guys, doesn't that tell you that there's something about it? That it's rewarding, it's fulfilling, it's a great gig. And driving buses are not hard, guys.
No.
They're really not. I know it's, you think about it, it's
I
not hard.
drove,
you can totally do it.
I drove one area of the county for 23 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So you get to know the families.
Sure.
And, I had those moments where you really go, oh, man, I've been doing this for a while. When a parent goes, oh, Mr. Smith, I am so glad you're still driving, because now you're driving their children.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
wow. So,
It's cool. It's
I love
cool.
it. If you can drive, I tell people all the time, jokingly, oh, yeah, you can drive a school bus through that.
Yeah.
If something looks a little narrow or a little tight, you can get a school bus through that.
Yeah.
So, it just kind of becomes easy.
It's a fun gig, and it's a rewarding gig, and we need you.
Yes.
We need bus drivers. And you would have time right now if you reached out to the bus shop to get your to get licensed. They're licensing, they're doing the best they can to fill those slots this summer. So since I got Arlin in here, consider driving a bus for us for Robertson County Schools. We need you. We need you. We need you.
Yeah. So
good
every school district in the nation is short bus drivers.
Everybody.
And
everybody.
I'll tell you, Robertson County is a great county to work for.
Yes. I love it. Just absolutely love it.
Great people.
It's been such a blessing. I think when I say my prayers, I'm always thankful, just thanking God for the opportunity to retire into teaching.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it. I love it. So what else have you got to talk about? I want to make sure we give plenty of time here.
This Saturday morning, 8 a.m., guys, it don't matter your age. So we've had infants come with their dad, grandpa, whomever, and I think the oldest guy we've ever had was in their mid 80s.
Oh, wow.
And so, guys, come out for great breakfast. We will have door prizes. My associate minister, Matt Bales, man, he goes all out to make sure we have really good gifts, really good door prizes.
Awesome.
I mean, yeah. And so it'll be a great day. I won't reveal who's going to be speaking, but we always strive to have a local elected leader,
Okay.
elected servant to represent, speak. And so here's kind of the guidelines for whoever speaks is, how has your relationship with Jesus impacted your leadership in our community?
That's great. That's great.
So I always try to make sure we have a leader that is from Robertson County, that's involved in leadership influence. And so, I mean, it's always a great day or a great morning. We'll have plenty of food. And yeah, my mom, when I first said we were going to do this, she goes, well, can I make the biscuits and gravy?
I
And I'm
love
like,
it.
absolutely. So, yeah, I've got people that seriously, when I go, hey, are you coming to the men's breakfast? Was your mom making biscuits?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, I'll be there. So we're doing 8 a.m. That way it's early enough for guys to get there, have some food, fellowship, hanging out, and then probably 9:15, 9:30, everything will be wrapped up and
Very
head
good.
out and do whatever you need to do for the day. And
Honoring daddies.
it'll be exciting. So there'll be the fellowship area is at the back side of our building. So park out front, walk down the side of the building. There's some parking in the alleyway there beside the building, but that gets congested pretty quick.
Right.
And I will ask this, if you're listening on the radio, please do not park along the sidewalk in the building there, because that's getting a little congested. And I've been asked multiple times if we can start getting people parking on the front part of the parking lot, just so traffic flow doesn't get interrupted and we don't have to worry about somebody getting hit.
I got you.
So, that alleyway has so much traffic that goes through.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, I mean, it's just, we got a great location. I love the fact that we're able to do this and minister to guys and let them understand the significance of the role that they have. So,
sure.
You mentioned this earlier. Moms are always focused on, and they should be. But man, the guys are vital.
Oh, yes.
And so, guys, if you're listening, come out, enjoy a great breakfast, build some relationships with some other great guys. And, I've got guys that they met each other at our men's breakfast and are now really good friends. They do
love that.
things together.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's about, is
bet.
building community.
For sure.
And so, come out 8 o'clock, and I would encourage you to get there a little bit early so you can get time to fellowship, talk, and get to know some people or see some people you've not seen for a year.
Very good. Very good. You want to invite them to church too?
Yeah.
Why don't you do that?
Sunday morning, 10:30 is our service. Guys, I am gearing my message specifically for every guy, and ladies, it will benefit you. So I'd encourage you to have your guy at church Sunday morning. And so 10:30 is when our service starts. I got people that watch online literally all over the world, and we start broadcasting our service at 11:10. And so if you're able, and you're not able to come in person, join us at 11:10. So, but back in April, the message I'm preaching Sunday morning for Father's Day, back in April, the Lord told me what I was supposed to be preaching on this.
Wow, okay.
So it's going to be significant
I love it.
for the guys, and ladies, it'll benefit you too.
Awesome. Dr. Arlin Smith, Purpose Life Church.
805 Memorial Boulevard.
Go worship with them this weekend for Father's Day and enjoy that Father's Day breakfast that's going to be happening on Saturday morning at 8.
At 8 a.m.
All right, Barrett Brothers, good to see you. And
Good seeing you.
Go check out Robertson County Schools jobs and come drive a bus.
Yes.
Arlen will tell you.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to take a couple of weeks off Lee Marie's going to be filling in for me, and appreciate her so much for doing that. And don't forget a special dedication show tomorrow for Neil Peterson, our longtime owner here at WSGI, WDBL.
Yes.
And that's going to be awesome. Steve Jarrell, Daddy on the patio, and Lee Marie will be here, and Ilya Maldonado, and all the things. And I'm sorry I can't be here, but I will be with you in spirit. Thank you, Lee Marie, for filling in, and I will see you guys after the 4th of July, but be sure and tune in because Lee Marie's got a lot of great folks coming on as I'm kind of enjoying summer. So thank you guys for joining us. This is 1100 WSGI. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Happy Father's Day.
Yes, happy Father's Day.